Are you aware of what really happened to you?
No, I'm not.
Or can you talk about?
I can talk about it, but I'm not aware of what really happened to me.
Yeah.
All I know is that I went to a friend's birthday party. I gave a friend a birthday party.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
You thought was your friend?
Well, we ain't even gonna touch on that.
Yeah.
I came home like I would normally do.
Tell you something. Your lawyers are about to have a whole lot to handle. I told you once and I'm going to tell you again. I'm not one of these new bitches to doing this, baby. I'm 14 years in. Been sued by some of the best. Okay? Check my lawsuit record. Stayed in court with Sheree. Stayed in court with Chris Stokes. Stayed in court with XYZ Company. Stayed in court with Music Company. And I'm here to let you know, baby, it's going to take more than a little piece of statement on a lawyer's It's going to take more than a little piece of statement on your lawyer's letterhead claiming rumors about an inappropriate relationship to scare me. Because if that's the term that we're going by, inappropriate relationship, the person is claiming that you had an inappropriate relationship. If that's the thing that we're hanging on to, then baby, you Mr. Walker, you don't even want to waste your time sending me nothing on your fax paper because the relationship was extremely inappropriate.
Standing by Tamar Braxton has to be one of the most exhausting jobs ever because, once again, Tamar has been accused of not telling the truth. Ever since Tamar and Funky Dineva started publicly bashing each other, fans have been confused about who to believe. Tamar claimed she nearly died, needed surgery, and hinted that Funky might have been involved. Meanwhile, Funky has denied everything and warned Tamar not to mention his name if she doesn't want the full story coming out. Still, Tamar appeared to seek public support by throwing more shade at him. Just as he promised, Funky responded, and this time, he brought what he says are receipts. According to him, Tamar's accident may actually be connected to someone else. Mendez, Yandy's husband.
Part of the problem with this whole thing was, Tamar, is that I was never comfortable with the relationship that you and Mendeecees had in front of me, okay? All of that, you at the music video shoot, in your booty shorts, sitting on top of him meeting us up at restaurants every time we met up, I was very uncomfortable with it. And if we gonna tell it, let's tell it all.
A few months ago, Tamar said she woke up in a pool of blood, missing a couple of teeth, with no memory of what happened or who was responsible. Because Funky had been with her the night before celebrating his birthday, some people assumed he was involved. He faced heavy criticism online, with many calling him a bad friend. Funky asked Tamar to clear the air and tell people to stop attacking him, but she stayed silent. He later defended himself, saying he knew nothing about what happened that night.
I want to know what all the hell going on, bitch. I want to know what's going on too, bitch, okay? The lady got on the internet and said she almost died. Now listen, let me just go ahead and get this out the way, okay, before we even get to the top of the show. I don't know what happened to the lady. Okay, for those of y'all that don't know, I'm talking about Tamar Braxton. I don't know what happened to the lady.
Despite the backlash, Tamar continued making subtle comments toward Funky, insisting she didn't need him while confirming that something serious had happened and that she required surgery afterward.
I want him to tell his own story. You know, I don't really like telling people's story. You should ask Mendeecees.
Funky repeatedly warned Tamar that if she didn't publicly defend him, he would share his side of the story. He made it clear he wasn't someone who would avoid confrontation.
All I was asking was for you to go back to your stories and put, Funky Dineva didn't do anything to me, guys. I was resting. I should have said something earlier. That was all you had to do, and it could have been done with on my end. Even in this very moment, that was all you had to do, and it could have been done.
However, Tamar seemed to call his bluff. Months after the situation had quieted down, she brought it up again during an interview on The Morning Hustle with Laurel. She didn't have to revisit the topic, but she chose to address lingering questions about the incident.
Are you aware of what really happened to you?
No, I'm not.
Or can you talk about
I can talk about it, but I'm not aware of what really happened to me.
Yeah.
All I know is that I went to a friend's birthday party. I gave a friend a birthday party.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
You thought was your friend?
Well, we ain't even gonna touch on that.
Yeah.
I came home like I would normally do.
Although Tamar never mentioned Funky by name, many believed her comments were directed at him. She implied that she had supported a friend by throwing him a party, only to feel hurt afterward. During the same interview, when asked about Mendez, she strongly denied having any personal relationship with him.
No, to be honest, I barely even know him.
Okay.
To be honest, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're not like, we're cool, but he's not like my homie. You know what I mean? It's not like that. And he just got casted in a film.
Some viewers question that denial, especially since the two had worked together before. After the interview aired, people warned Tamar that Funky might respond. And when he heard about it, he did. Funky claimed he didn't follow Tamar home that night because she was already with a friend who appeared ready to look after her, someone he identified as Mendez.
Hey.
I did not get out the car and go upstairs with Tamar when we got back to her house. Because after her and Mendices got through kissing in the back of that goddamn car, I figured they wanted to be up there privately. That is why when we got dropped off at Tamar's house, I did not go upstairs. I got in my damn car and went home because you was sitting on his lap in that goddamn Uber and y'all ass was kissing. Okay? And the shit made me damn uncomfortable.
Funky alleged that Tamar and Mendez were together throughout the evening but kept their distance from cameras. He claimed that once filming stopped, they became much more comfortable around each other. He also stated that a third person later went back to Tamar's house, the same individual Tamar reportedly said found her unconscious. Funky suggested that this person may know more about what actually happened.
If anybody know who happened and what happened to your damn teeth, it's Mendices and his best friend, because they was the ones who went upstairs with you. Now, I don't know whether they was fucking your ass from the back and ran your head through the headboard or what, okay? But if anybody need to be investigated on what happened to you in your damn teeth, it need to be Mendices and his friend, because that's who went upstairs with you.
Since then, speculation online has grown, with many theories circulating about the events of that night. However, only the people present truly know what occurred.
About the whole thing was the fact that you don't get to go around and create media shitstorms that involve other people without their permission. That whole, my teeth fell out, and I don't know what happened. Tamar, like, sis. And then you had that Spanish lady make that video down in Miami lying. There is nobody who had the amount of mouth trauma that you had that healed that quickly.
Tamar has reportedly hired a lawyer and released a statement saying the rumors have affected not only her but also the families involved. She described the situation as hurtful and warned that if the claims continued, someone could be held accountable. There is even talk that legal action could follow if the public accusations don't stop. Funky, however, appears unfazed and has continued to stand by his claims.
And I knew that this is how you was gonna play it. So now we finna take it all the way back to the very beginning. I knew this was how you was gonna play it. And let's be very clear here. If y'all remember when the situation first broke, and about the whole mouth stuff, and I said, and the only reason you dropped that video is because, and I said, I ain't gonna do it to you. Y'all remember that? I said, and the only reason you dropped that music video real quick like this was because, and I said, I ain't even gonna do it. The reason you dropped that music video as quickly as you did is because people had spotted y'all ass, okay? Inappropriate relationship. Well, you tell me, Tamar, if it's appropriate or inappropriate when we're sitting at Ruth Chris and he's rubbing in between your thighs, in between your dress.
Some observers believe the conflict has escalated beyond repair, as neither side seems willing to back down.
You know, me and her are just getting to know each other, and she got this stuff going on with Mendices, and she know I'm a YouTuber, and she know I'm a blogger, and I'm curious to know if she's doing all of this because she want me to go tell it. You know what I'm saying? And now that I look back at all of it, I really do feel like it was a scheme that you set up to put me in this position to do it.
Supporters on both sides continue to debate who is telling the truth. Funky's firm tone has convinced some listeners, while others remain skeptical and urge caution until verified facts emerge.
Tamar, you gonna sit up in my face? You gonna sit up in my face with your 3 faces and tell me that you and Mendices did not have a conversation at that table in Roof Chris about him putting out a statement about him and Yandy not being together no more? We really gonna do that? And he said he did a version of the letter on ChatGPT. And then you started laughing back and was like, no, you gotta go back and rewrite it to kind of make it sound like it's you. We gonna say that didn't happen? We gonna say that didn't happen? We gonna sit up here and say, after he was digging in between your thighs at that Roof Chris, and he got up and went to the bathroom, that the conversation was, y'all, I can't. He just my friend. He just my friend. I can't. I mean, and then I said, Tamar, ain't he married? He ain't married. They not married. They just do that for the show. They not married. That's what we gonna do?
The situation has sparked intense discussion online, with fans analyzing every detail. For now, the full truth remains unclear. What do you think? Is there more to the story, or is this all a misunderstanding? Share your thoughts below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates.